Hello everyone. Today we are going to be learning about perspective. We're going to start with a one-point perspective. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to draw our horizon line. Alright. So I'm going to go to about the middle of the page. Draw my line going straight across using a ruler. So I have a nice straight line. Let's see here. I'm going to make this just a little bit darker for you so it's easier to see. Remember, you want to draw lightly so that if you do need to erase, you can. But for the sake of this demonstration, I do want you to be able to see the horizon line. And I'm going to go ahead and label it horizon line. This is where the sky meets the ground. It is the furthest point that you can see. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label a vanishing point. Alright, vanishing point. We'll label this one too. All of our lines are going to disappear into this one point. So, we are going to start by drawing a box. So I'm going to draw two lines going out. And I'm going to come over here and draw a line going straight across. This is going to be the top of the box. You'll notice as it's going backwards, it is getting smaller. We are also going to have two straight lines that go straight up and down. And another line right here. All the points go back to this vanishing point. We could go ahead and we could erase these lines right here, and that is our cube. We could also draw one right here. All of our lines that are on the X and Y axis, remember there's an X and Y axis. So this is the Y axis, and horizontal is the X axis. Those lines are going to be perfectly straight each time. The diagonal lines that are on the Z axis, those are the lines that are diagonal. Those are the lines that are going to go to the vanishing point. Alright, so Z point, vanishing point. So let's label that Z axis. Now, this would be the top of the cube, and this would be the front of the cube. But what would happen if we drew it over here? If we had our lines on this side of the horizon line. Any lines on our Z-axis are going to go to that center point. This is why it's so important to be able to go back to a specific point when you are drawing your lines. Now we're also going to come over to this corner right here, because we might be able to see just a little bit of that bottom box. We won't know until we draw our lines. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw my straight line here, and my straight line here. So we can see the front, the side, and the bottom. If you did not want to see any other side, if you only wanted to see the front of the box, you would need to draw your box perfectly centered on the vanishing point. Alright, we could do multiple boxes. showing you the different directions, but I'm not going to. I hope this has given you a better understanding of how a one-point perspective works. And in our next video, we will set up for our project.